I said, can you believe I'm leading by a lot, and what they've done to me, that I'm leading at all, that I'm even living, is almost hard to believe. These are bad people. Bad people. Bad people. Bad people.
And I've learned over the last 8 months that what is going on here is deeper than politics. It is deeply spiritual. We are being called to rise above the hatred and the fear and the evil. Rise above. Rise above. We are being called to not be puppets of corporate interests. Rise above. Rise above.
Decide what's best for your child, not some government mandates. When Bobby Kennedy and Donald Trump joined together, it is no longer left versus right. The American people versus a military-industrial complex that is making us less secure, and a healthcare industrial complex that is profiting when Americans get sicker, fatter, more depressed, and more infertile. Independent media is working hard to let the light out. They're trying to squash on the other side, but we are using our First Amendment rights and getting these issues out louder than they've ever been. Tucker, Joe Rogan, Megyn Kelly, Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro, Glenn Beck, Chris Williamson, Jordan Peterson. They're changing the world. To let the light out. And getting these issues out louder than they've ever been. To let the light out.
The Democratic Party left me. And it was inconceivable to me that I would ever leave the Democratic Party. But I didn't leave the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party left me. Today's Democratic Party is the party of war. It's the party of Dick Cheney. It's the party of John Bolton. These were the people who lied us into the Iraq War, the greatest foreign policy cataclysm in American history. These are the men who wrote the Patriot Act, that introduced the surveillance state and gave the CIA permission to spy on Americans.
Bad people.
Propagandize Americans.
Bad people.
The Democratic Party today is no longer the party that is skeptical of the CIA. This would be unthinkable in the Democratic Party I grew up in. They've become the party of the swamp. They've become the party of Wall Street, of big tech, of big data, of big pharma, of big ag, big chemical, and the military-industrial complex. And their party not of civil rights, but of division that is tearing our country apart. The Democratic Party left me. It's the party of Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney.
But if you make a list of all the attacks, some of which are just mind-boggling in their viciousness and unfairness, culminating with being shot, was there ever a moment where you just thought, you know, come on, this is too much?
There are moments when you don't feel so good about things, but you try not to do that. You try not to... I always like to look forward. I don't like to look in the past so much, other than you have to learn from the past. It's history, you have to learn, otherwise you're a very foolish person. But I like to look forward. I like to think of the positive. I think you have to have a sort of the positive, the power of positive thinking in a way. I don't know, it's just a mission that I'm on. Bad things happen. Bad things happen. Then you say, why do they want to have transition? I call them transition operations by the thousands. And you say, why do they want to have that? Who wants that? Who wants to have open borders, which are, they're all the same thing. They don't make any sense. You know, we're the party of common sense, right? There can only be a couple of reasons. Number one, they're stupid. Well, they're not stupid because you can't be stupid. No, but you can't be stupid and be that good at cheating on elections, okay? Because they're great at that. So they could be stupid. They could also hate our country. Bad people. Hate our country. Bad people.